Hey guys, what's going on? And welcome to a brand new video. In this video today, it is your Blackburn 1, Leeds United 0 review. We lost this game 1-0 and we were absolutely terrible. I mean, there's not really much to talk about. The one goal we did concede, of course, was the penalty. We lost to a penalty. Cantwell scored the penalty. It's a good pen. He's hit it perfectly in the bottom corner. The perfect penalty. Yeah, not much to say. Perfect penalty. Some people on Twitter I saw were saying Melly is shit because he should have saved it. I mean, what were you watching? It's a great pen. It's a very difficult one to make, to save it, and he got very close to making that save. Besides that, I mean, we just knew we weren't going to score. I think it probably dawned on me fully like 10 minutes into the second half that we weren't going to score and it was going to end 1-0, or it could have been 2-0 towards the end of the game when we tried to go for it. I mean, I say go for it. I don't think we tried to go for it, I guess, but we weren't great at doing that. I mean, Pirro, first half performance, I thought he was good in the first half. He was the one player where I'm like, okay, he's been good in the first half. People on Twitter again were saying he was shit in the first half. I thought he was good in the first half. First half, the ball came to him. He took the touch very well a couple of times. He got a good pass away straight away a couple of times. I'm like, okay, Pirro. Pirro was starting a good attack and moving us forward. Second half, he went invisible again. He went back to his old self. He went back to being just invisible on the pitch yet again, and that was the frustrating thing because of how good I thought he did in the first half. Yeah, so let's go on and talk about play ratings. I just wanted to say that because that was like my only player that I thought, oh, he's actually doing well, and then in the second half he just went invisible. I mean, none of the strikers did well. I mean, Joseph couldn't track the ball at all, and the ball just kept bouncing off him and bouncing off him and bouncing off him. And then Bamford was offside twice. I mean, one of them was we scored, but he was offside. I mean, it was a good flick by Bamford, even though he was offside. He's got to stay on side in those situations. Like, you do. But it was a nice little flick, and then Ramazani put it in the back of the net, but it was offside, sadly. But yeah, going into player ratings, I mean, they're all going to be low, by the way. Like 5, I normally go, 5's the where everyone starts. 5's the average, right? Melia, let's start with Mez. I'm probably going to give him a 5.5, maybe just above average, because I thought he was all right today. I don't think he was bad. I mean, the one goal he conceded, there's nothing you could do about it. He went the right way, and it was perfectly in the bottom corner. Everything else, I thought he was fine. 5.5. Jaden Bogle, let's go next. I thought Jaden Bogle wasn't great today. Didn't think he had a good performance. I mean, that free kick he gave away was the one that really annoyed me. The one where he had the ball, and he kind of just stopped and then just lost it and then just grabbed him, and that's when he got his yellow card. That was poor for me. I'm going to give him a 4.5. Joe Rodon, I didn't think was good today either. I'm probably going to give him a 5, like just on average, because I don't think he was poor, but I don't think he was great. Pascal Struijk, I'll probably say he was a bit better than Rodon, I'd say. He also, it looks like he came into this game with an injury, and he was down early on in the match. Because apparently Vober and the centre backs, Debayo and Vober, were doing like extra training before the game started, like extra warm up, which normally never happens. They were doing like some extra warm up because maybe it looks like Struijk came into this game with a little bit of a knock, but yeah. 5.5 for Struijk. I mean, Junior Firpo wasn't his usual self, but it's his first game back, so I'm not going to hammer him as much because, first game back, I'm not going to hammer him as much. But yeah, he wasn't good either. I'm probably going to give him just a basic 5. Tanaka wasn't himself today. I didn't think so. I think he lost the ball a couple of times in that first half, especially where I'm like, that's not normally Tanaka. I think he did a little bit better in the second half, but still probably going to give him probably a 4.5. Like, that's on Tanaka's level, right? Because I think Tanaka's like, you give player ratings based off the player, right? And I think Tanaka is like he's been given man of the match in the last three of the last 4 games or something like that. And today he wasn't good at all. Joe Rothwell, I probably thought was our best player on the pitch. I'm probably going to give him a 6. A best player on the pitch, I think Joe Rothwell was. His corners weren't the best. I mean, there was some nice ones again. There was that free kick that was nice. That was headed by Struijk and was saved, and then the rebound, and Nonto couldn't finish it. He tried to hit it, and it was just blocked by the defender. Yeah, and as I said, Willie Nonto will go to him next. Didn't think it was good today. Thought he should have scored in the first half, especially that moment where Pirro pressed the keeper and the keeper plays it out to the defender. Nonto nips in front of him, takes the ball one-on-one. I think he's got to score. You have to score those chances. When the goalkeeper gifts you a one-on-one, you have to finish that chance. So yeah, I didn't think he was good today at all. Probably the worst player on the pitch, in my opinion. That might be harsh. I think I said a 4, didn't I? Yeah, 4. Brendan Aronson, I'm probably going to give a 4.5. Because I don't think he was as bad as Nonto, but again, just nothing came off for anyone really. Dan James again, crosses weren't the best, probably a 4.5 as well. And then Joel Pirro, for me, Joel Pirro is a hard one for me to actually give a rating, because I thought in the first half he was like a 6 to 6.5 at the time, at the end of the first half, because I thought, as I said, the first half I thought he played well. Second half he was poor. Second half he just went invisible again and went back to his normal self that we normally see. Probably because he had that first half that I thought he was good in. I thought he was the most creative player in that team in that first half, and the one that looked like to create a chance for us to score. I'm probably going to give him a 5.5 then. But yeah, very poor performance. We just have to move on from one of these. I mean, it's one of those days where nothing came off for us. None of all three strikers were poor, and just nothing was working. But yeah, if you guys like the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know in the comments down below your thoughts on the match. And yeah, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.